Hey YouTube, welcome back. Joseph Vollmer here. Hopefully the audio on this one won't cut in and out so bad. Where I am crushing the cars that are going to go in the 6th load right now. This is the very end of the second day. I've already shipped 3 loads of scrap this particular day. What I'm crushing now used to actually be an old U-Haul box truck. We took the box off of it and we've got it behind the shop as a storage container. But rest of the truck, yeah, it was pretty well scrap. Had an old 7.3 indirect injected diesel in it, and we did scavenge some parts out of the rear end for one we were working on in the shop. As you can see, the axle shaft at some point is going to start sliding out of this thing as I'm moving it around. I axed the axle shaft out. I'm going to cut it down, and we're going to use the upper portion with the hub on it as a hitch pin for the high lift. They make great hitch pins for something large because they are hardened and they're pretty heavy duty as long as you have a hole to stuff them through. Used to do that all the time down at the quarry I worked at. A couple of our old loaders had hitch pins that were made out of old dump truck axles. So that truck will actually be the one that goes in the next, and then we're going to squash the rest of these cars, get them in the next load, and then I will actually have to start moving vehicles down from the other place we had them sitting so that I can start squashing them and inlet loads. That white dump truck is actually going to go, I believe it's going to get put in load number 7, so keep your eyes open for that. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'm going to try and run through the excavator controls again real quick. Now, the control pattern I have this set up on, and hopefully this will come out better because the last time I did this the audio wasn't out. My left hand, when I move it to the left and right, it swings the machine left and right. It swings the whole upper turret of the machine. When I move my left hand forward or backward, it raises the whole boom up and down. My right hand, that you really can't see very well in this picture, when I move it to the left and right, it either dumps or curls the bucket back toward me. If I move it to the if I move it to the left, it curls the bucket. If I move it to the right, it dumps the bucket. And if I move that control stick forward or backward, it either extends or basically crowds or extends the arm, which is the second section of the boom. So when I refer to the boom going up and down, that's the whole boom. My left hand works the 2 hydraulic cylinders that you can see right outside the cab. My right hand actually works the cylinder that's up on top of the stick to basically extend it out or crowd it back in toward the machine. Now the thumb is operated from a foot pedal that is down by my feet, and I move it one direction, it opens the thumb. I move it the other direction, it closes the thumb. And then the 2 control sticks that you can see right down by the windshield in front of me, those are attached to foot pedals, and those 2 pedals control the tracks. One is the track, one is the right track. One thing with an excavator that you have to keep in mind is the end of the track with the planetary drive is always the rear of the track. It does not matter which way the top of the machine is turned. That is always the rear of the track, and forward and reverse is based off of that. So if you intend to go forward, you have to make sure that if you intend to move with the cab going forward, you have to make sure that you're moving the tracks in the right direction. Because if you're not moving them in the correct direction and you hit the forward, if you're sitting over the drive units on the tracks, you will actually physically, as you sit in the seat, feel like you are moving backwards, if that makes sense. I hope you guys can understand what I mean by that. But if you look at some of the other videos where you can see a side shot of the track unit, there's an idler wheel in the front, and then there's the big planetary drive hub that is actually at the back of the track, and that is always front and back. and that is how you base the direction of travel. If you push down on the pedals, or the closest side of the pedals toward the seat, you will move toward the drive hub. If you push on the front of the pedals, which is the closest side of the pedals to the window, you will always move toward the idler pulley. So when you're operating one, you just kind of have to be mindful of which way your tracks are pointed. So anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying these series of videos. Been getting some great comments from you guys. I love seeing the comments. So, you know, please feel free, drop the comments in the comment section. And like I said, you know, I know one of you guys, somebody mentioned the audio issues. I do apologize for that. I've been trying to work through that, but that is something like my computer's memory and my editing software, and it's a glitch somewhere in there that I'm trying to work through. So there again, I apologize for that. But do me a favor, if you're enjoying these videos, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Every one of you guys that subscribes to this channel, I really do appreciate. I do take your comments to heart. You know, if you have suggestions for things you'd like to see, please put them up here on the channel in the comments section. I will try and work them in if at all possible. Unfortunately, some of the video suggestions I've gotten for this string of videos I haven't been able to work in, just because these were already filmed and I wasn't able to shoot any more of these on scrapping all these vehicles. So guys, like I said, thanks for watching. I truly do appreciate it. And don't forget, go ahead, get out there, get your hands dirty.